I do art wellbeing workshops. So art's my whole thing, character design specifically. What I realize is there's a relatability to characterization, whether it's film, actors, characters, in games, art, whatever it is, there's a relatability to characterization. So since I was a child, play was my first language. I was playing with the old saucepans of my family, aunts, uncles, and in the garden, in the greenhouse. As I got a bit older, art became my everything really, my language, my freedom, my therapy, everything. And this from a very young age. I became the boy drawing in the corner in the classroom. Oh, he's weird, he's different, And I became sort of the technical expert in terms of art that my peers would come to solve the creative problems. As I grew older, I saw, through work, I was actually a support worker for autistic adults growing up. That was one of my jobs. I noticed that the problem of expression is a wider problem than I, realized. There's millions of people out here who are neurodiverse like myself. I am ADHD. I have CPTSD, hypermobility, a long list. For me, it was visuals, imagery. That was my language. So I'm doing something that's not quite normal right now for me. Words isn't really my sort of default. It's imagery. So what I'm helping, and it's now thousands of participants through the different workshops that I've done, have helped to provide a safe space for them to feel free to build their confidence, to just express themselves using character design. So anthropomorphic characters, some of them which you can see behind me here. So that's what I've been doing, is helping people, because I don't want people to struggle how I've struggled. Now, my journey in terms of diagnosis, the reason I came to it was because of overwhelm, emotional dysregulation, sensory overload. Now, I've had to go private for quite a lot of things, and I scored quite highly on, the questionnaire. I gave my school reports. The school reports are very indicative of my obvious ADHD. Post-diagnosis, there isn't much support publicly, on the conventional sort of medical system. I come from like an intersectional lens because I'm British Indian. In my culture, there's loads of beautiful things, but in terms of trying to help my family understand my diagnosis is quite challenging. There's cultural stigmas and problems with communicating. There's no words really. This is what it goes back to, is the language. There's no words for things such as alexithymia.
Yes.
In Gujarati is the language I speak. So I found useful videos by Dr. Nisha Karia on YouTube that talked about autism in Gujarati, which was really, really helpful to share. I get a lot of people coming up to me asking about, autism and the sort of overlaps, because I am hypermobile, I have complex post-traumatic stress disorder, and all these things. And there is a sort of interconnectedness. There's an organization also called Movement Works, which are doing brilliant work, and there is a somatic sort of thing, that moving the body and sort of process, because they say with trauma, it's stored in the body. The body keeps score. I think that's the book. I still need to read that book. So movement is very important. But in terms of language, David Gray Hammond, he's been sort of mentoring me, and he's given me the words, as I said, like alexithymia, which means not knowing the words for certain emotions or struggling to express yourself. The term that he recently helped me learn was called monotropic split. Yes. Monotropic split. Monotropism, mono means one, poly means many. So polytropism is being able to do many tasks at the same time. Monotropic split means basically I struggle to divide my attention onto various different tasks. So just that, the two words there really help me, being someone who's not, where language isn't my default, as I said earlier. I've just basically been accessing what I can, and a lot of it is private. A lot of it is people I've met through going to different events. They've helped me so much.